Hello, welcome back to another weekly vlog. We are starting week 24. It is currently Sunday, June 12th. And I figured what better time than now to start my opening. So, if you're new here, my name is Stacy. Welcome to Reads of an Apple. However, my weekly vlogs, I usually don't touch too much on reading, except when I finish a book, then I'll let you know what I read, what my rating is, and then if I applied it to any reading challenges that I have ongoing. Otherwise, this is mostly a life update vlog as well as quest calendar, but we'll touch on that in a little bit. But I figured, let's get to it. This weekend, I did finish one book, and that is Vivian Lorette's How to Steal a Scoundrel's Heart. This is the fourth book in her Mating Habits of Scoundrels series, and I gave this book 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Vivian Lorette, if you have not heard me talk about her before, she's one of my favorite modern historical romance authors, and I wish more people would talk about her because I love her books. Ugh, so good. I did read this. This was the third and final book I did in a releases vlog for books that came out on May 24th, 2022, and so I'll put that up in the cards up here. But I cannot wait to read what comes next, because there is one heck of a teaser in the second half of the epilogue for Meg's book, which who knows when it's coming, because in the back of the book it just says coming soon. The previous book, it had a date for when this one was coming out, which thankfully it wasn't ever pushed back, but man, I cannot wait. But I'm signed up for her newsletter and I follow her on all the book stuff, so I will know when the date is announced. But man, 5 stars. I did use this for my reading challenges. So we are in the last couple days of the Taylor Swift reading challenge, quarterly reading challenge. It runs through June 14th, so I'm trying to kind of finish it up as quick as I can. I only have one more prompt after this book in the 40 main prompts, which are based off of 40 different songs of Taylor's, and then there's 7 bonus options that you can do, and those ones I'll just apply if any books I read until the 14th fit there. But for that, I use this for the song prompt, Look What You Made Me Do, which is either a book with suspense in it or a book with eyes on the cover, which, I mean, at the very least, we've got the little Pekingese eyes looking right at us. I mean, and technically they have eyes too, they're just not looking at the reader on the cover, but he is, so I'm counting it. And then for the Ripped Bodice Summer Bingo, I use this for the prompt bath, which they have in parentheses England or tub, and this actually counts for both because Leo meets Prue when he is on his way to Bath. There's no actual time spent in Bath, that's kind of skipped over, but he meets her on the way to Bath, and then there are a couple of very steamy bath scenes in here as well, so yeah. And then for my Summer of Swoon bingo board challenge, that is hosted by Shelby Taggart Reads on Instagram. I used this for Set Outside of the USA because it's in London. And that is it for that. So, like I mentioned before, if you have not watched any of my vlogs before, I am playing the quest calendar 2022, The Gates of Readalong. This is a daily calendar created by Sundial Games, and it is a role-playing game that you play, and it's based off of D&D, Pathfinder, those type of tabletop role-playing games. And I've been having a lot of fun playing this. So the weekends, Saturdays, Sundays are combined on one page, but we will be playing my daily pages during this vlog for this week. If you want to see all my other previous weeks to follow the story from the beginning, go back. I have them all saved. I have all my weekly vlogs in one playlist, but recently I did kind of change how I'm formulating things. But anyway, this is what we are playing. And I chose at the beginning of the year to play as Savani Moonchaser, who is a monk character, and she is a feline. So she is a cat person, which I'm a cat person too, but different kind of cat person. So so far we are on the task. As you can kind of see, there are different worlds, and we are going through dimensions because the gate to the demon world was destroyed. And so we are going to different worlds collecting the different gate shards so we can reassemble the gate so that the demon world doesn't destroy the universe. Alrighty, so last Friday we found another gate shard piece that's being worshipped by some Nagas inside a great tree. So I'm guessing today, and we were able to sneak around them, so we do have a +2 to damage for any attack rolls this page. So I'm assuming we're going to be doing some attacking. So let us see. Whoa. I don't like snakes, but this... That's really cool artwork. That's really cool artwork. Look at that Naga. She is badass. Okay, and since this is our first one of the week, I will just kind of let you know anything in this like handwriting script style font. This is going to be like story stuff of what's going on. Anything in like a block font in this box, this is like our mechanics and the actual things that we're going to roll for and have to do. And then because this is a battle, here's the table that we'll use. We have 3 rounds of just attack and damage. So we'll just be fighting her for 3 rounds. So I will set this down. Oh, let me read you the description. As you begin the ritual to take the gate shard, you hear screeching from the tunnel. The noise grows louder as a large Naga queen emerges. She's bigger than the others before. She coils up and hisses as she looks over you. With rage and hatred, she lunges. Oh boy! So, number 1 is fight the Naga queen. Follow the table above, so we'll have 3 rounds of fighting her. And then number 2 is take the gate shard, which will be a wisdom roll and then reminder danger sense. So that is us using the staff to collect. We have a magical staff that will help us collect the gate shards. Cool, cool, cool. So let me dump out my dice. And then if you're wondering how we know if we pass or succeed, all of the information we need is on the previous day's page on the back. All right, so let's just get to it. Round 1, no other information before we start. So our attack is a +7. And that is a 8. So that gives us 15. Alrighty. If your attack roll is 15 or more, just barely, you hit the Naga Queen. So now we roll damage, and we are at 2d10 +2, plus we get an extra 2 for being sneaky on the previous page. So we are at 2d10 +4. So I will roll. That is 9, so 13 damage. Okay, our damage roll is 10 or more, so she is stunned this round, which means that she will not attack. On to round 2. That is another 8. So 15 again. Alright, if your attack roll is 15 or more, once again, same number. A lot of times it'll change between rounds. So this time our damage is, a 10 and a 4, so 14 plus 4, so 18 damage. We needed 11 or more to stun her this round. And then our final round, round 3. That is a 13, so we are at 20. Alrighty, and once again it is 15, so we will roll our final damage, and that is 17 plus 4. Oh boy, we are over 20, and we just needed 9 that time. So, but damage roll is a 9 or more, the queen dies. So we have killed the Naga Queen. So, because we stunned her 2 rounds, we collect 2 gold, but then we also killed her, so we collect an additional gold. So we gain 3 gold. And now, number 2. So take the gate shard. So wisdom, reminder, danger sense, which we do have danger sense, so that gives us a +2, and our wisdom is a +1. So total of +3. Oop, oop, oop. And it just rolled behind there, and it rolled behind my setup, and when I grabbed it, it rolled, so I didn't see what it was. So we will try this again. 16. Okay, so 19. All right. If the result is 12 or more, the familiar sense of dread fills your head as you approach near the shard. You avoid letting the magic affect you. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we have collected the gate shard. Fun. So I'm guessing over the next few days, we will be finding our way to the next gate to enter into the next world. That's fun. We are wrapping up this world. Oh, this is so fun. We found the gate shard in our home world, and this is the second other world that we've been to. So we have 3 total gate shards now. I don't know how many is going to be the total, but I mean, we're almost halfway through, so I'm guessing most of this is going to other worlds. But super fun. But that is all I have for today. I guess other little life updates. Yesterday, Tampa Bay defeated and eliminated the New York Rangers. So Wednesday starts Stanley Cup round, final round, Avs versus Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm an Avs fan, if you did not know. They are my boys. I have my playoff pom-pom sitting here and ready. Oh man, I cannot wait till Wednesday. Wednesday cannot come soon enough. It has been over a week since I last watched my boys play hockey, and I cannot wait. Is it Wednesday yet? I mean, let's go. Let's go. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow on Monday, and hopefully something fun happens with the quest calendar, and maybe I might have finished a book by then, but we shall see. But until then, I'll see you all soon. Hello, happy Tuesday. I was just about ready to go to get ready for bed, and I realized I have not updated for today, so it is already almost 11 o'clock, so I'm going to go through things as quickly as I can here, because I am tired. It is past my bedtime, and it's not Tuesday. I just said it was Tuesday, didn't I? I might have just said it was Tuesday. It's not. It's Monday. It's only Monday. All right, but earlier tonight, I finished Wildfire by Alona Andrews. This is the 3rd book in her Hidden Legacy series. I'm giving this 5 stars. Oh, it was so good. So good. And I cannot wait to read more in the next full trilogy. I'm going to kind of leave my thoughts about the book itself for my mid-month wrap-up. But I will say that if you have not read this series before, have not heard of this series, there are 3 main sisters, Nevada, Catalina, and Arabella. And the first 3 books are Nevada and Manrogan. And then the second 3 main books are Catalina and somebody. So I don't know who yet, because I am trying to go into these as blind as I can. But so I am reading this series for the Hidden Legacy Readalong, which is hosted by Steph from Novelty Corner, Heather from Hia Booktubes, Megan from Mouth Vader, and Izzy from Happy for Now. So I'm super duper excited to talk about this with them all this coming Friday. So yeah, 5 stars. I loved it. I will tell you, I used it for my final song prompt for the Taylor Swift quarterly challenge. So I've officially read all 40 songs, and this one worked for the prompt was either a writing duo or a 1-word title, and this one worked for 1-word title. I also used this for Summer of Swoon for the prompt the cover model has long hair, which I would consider Nevada to have long hair. It's past her shoulders, so there is that. And then the other book that we had to read for the Hidden Legacy Readathon this month. Oh, I should show you. When I was reading this, I used my Smart Women Read Romance bookmark. Life's Better with a little HEA. And it's got their socials and stuff on the back, but I thought it was doubly perfect because not only is it a purple bookmark to go with my purple book, but Jessen is a huge fan of Alona Andrews as well. But yeah, so then I picked up the novella 3.5, Diamond Fire and Hidden Legacy. This is the second book that we're supposed to read for the month. And I am not focusing. Thank you. I'm going to give this one 5 stars. It's kind of ish romancy, not as much as the other ones. But this is set during Rogan and Nevada's wedding, and this is our first taste of Catalina as our heroine. So this is like the passing of the gauntlet from Nevada to Catalina, and it was super cute, super fun. I really enjoyed it, and it just makes me even more excited to read Catalina's book. And if I did not have so many books on my TBR and book club books, I would really want to jump into her 2 books, which are next. Man, I cannot wait to talk about these, but this was a lot of fun, and I loved seeing Catalina and really learning more about her magic. And apparently, like, what entrances people is the fact that she's got, like, invisible, super sparkly wings. I mean, yeah, super cool. So yeah, 5 stars for this one. And the same, I will kind of touch base about more of it in the my mid-month wrap-up, because we are still before the 15th. And then, so for the Taylor Swift quarterly challenge, this I'm just going to apply because all I have left for that are the bonus prompts, which is fine. I mean, I already reached my max level for the reading challenge, but I might as well apply them while I can because it goes till tomorrow or the 15th. But so this would work for, I did the F in Swifty because fire, one of the title words starts with the letter F. And then for Summer of Swoon, I use this for beachy read because I think this would be a perfect, quick, it's a novella, 150-ish pages. I think it'd be perfect to read on like a beachy vacation kind of a thing because it's light, but it's fun, and I really liked it. And then for the Ripped Bodice Summer Bingo, I'm going to use this for graduation because there is kind of talk of Catalina, what she's going to do, because she's going to graduate in May and from high school, and she really doesn't want to be going to college because A, she doesn't know what she wants to do, what major she wants to get, and B, she doesn't want to waste her family's money going to college when she doesn't know what she wants to do with it, and she doesn't feel the need that, like, what she needs to do in her life, she needs a degree for. So, which, let's be honest, I wish a lot more people nowadays were okay with that, because forcing people to go to college when they don't necessarily need to for what career path they eventually end up on, we're just putting a bunch of people in debt, including myself. But I had fun, and I also studied abroad, so, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm in debt, and I will be paying off my school loan, so it feels like forever. So anyway, I will stop rambling about that, but I used this as graduation because I felt like it was close enough. It'll count. So, that is it for bookish stuff. It is Monday. Technically, our live show for those are on Friday, but on Thursday is the Rake Appreciation Society meeting, and I need to read that book. But I feel a little bit better because in my brain it was Tuesday, and it's not Tuesday, it's Monday. So I actually have 2 days of reading. Because I thought about reading the first, because the Rake Appreciation book, I have it on my headboard, is A Daring Pursuit, which is book 2 in Kate Bateman's new series. And I have both of them in paperback. And I have not read the first book yet. And so I was thinking, oh, maybe I can try to read both of them. But I think with all my other TBR and stuff going on, I think I might just pick up A Daring Pursuit and then just maybe try to read the first one later. But oh, I hate reading books out of order. At least they're interconnected standalones, so it won't be that bad. But anyway, I'll stop rambling about that. And let us do the quest calendar. Okay, I will get all my stuff here. So yesterday we fought a Naga Queen and we killed her dead. So let us see what happens today. Oh, interesting. Okay, it looks like we're going to get some treasure of some kind up here. So let's see what happens. Once you remove the gate shard from the tree and store it in your World Watcher's staff, the taint from the tree begins to retreat and fade away. After you make it back out of the tunnel, limbs from the tree move toward you like magic and present 3 treasure items to you. The forest is thanking you for your help in removing the corruption from this world. Okay, pick 1 treasure item to take with you. You can't have 2 of the same item types equipped at the same time. These items can be sacrificed upon death to resurrect your hero. See rules on death and magic. Wait until you resolve the events of tomorrow before you cut out the token. I don't cut out the tokens anyway. I just write them on my character sheet. So we have the... Let's see if I can read these backwards. Let's see if we can zoom in. So the Helm of Nature. I wonder if it says over here. Okay, it doesn't. So the Helm of Nature is a +1 to Wisdom and a +1 to Defense. The Thorn Bracers, which is Wisdom and Attack. And then Belt of the Forest, which is Wisdom and Health. So let me flip to what my character has equipped. That's all the way in the front. So we are currently wearing, we have the World Watcher's staff as our weapon, and then we have the fire gloves, and then we have the Necklace of Luck. So the bracers... Oh, bracers are a different item. Okay. So all 3 of these, we can pick any of them. They would not mess with what we currently have equipped. So all of them give +1 to Wisdom. So we can either choose Health, Attack, or Defense. And I would say... Like, health is nice, but I feel like attack would be the best option because defense only comes into play if we attack them and then don't do enough damage the way that this system works. So if we don't attack and hit, then then our defense comes into play. So I feel like attacking is the most important, and then we won't take any damage if we stun them because then they aren't attacking us. So I think in order of importance, it would be that attack, defense, and then health. So I'm going to do the attack, which is the bracers. So Thorn Bracers. So I will get that added to my sheet here. And that is all I have. It is now after 11 o'clock, and I'm going to get ready to go to bed. I am tired, but I will see you all tomorrow on Tuesday, and I hope your Monday was nowhere near as crazy as mine was. Because it was a hell of a Monday. I will tell you that. See you all tomorrow. Happy Tuesday. Happy day before round 1, the final round, or game 1 of the final round of the Stanley Cup. Tomorrow starts the Stanley Cup Finals. Go Avs, go. I am so hyped. I cannot wait. I've been listening to all the final media day interviews and stuff today. Oh, man, I am ready. I am ready. So, I have a couple of things to touch on before we do the quest calendar. So first off, following this clip will be some B-roll clip. Today is the strawberry full moon in Sagittarius, so I will be doing my tarot spread. I will be doing my go-to monthly spread, or my go-to, my new go-to deck after I did a deck interview with this deck. So this is the, I can get it without shadows on it. So this is the, I'll just give you a couple of pops. This is the Mystical Cats deck by Llewellyn. This is the RWS, so Raider White Smith. And then here's the back. So I will be doing that. And the spread that I chose, let me open up my notebook. I got it all prepped in my notebook. I'll pop it up here so you can see it. So I was looking for some on Instagram, and I found one in a wrap-up post of spreads that were posted for today's lunar event by Lightning Wildflower. I tried to look up her because this was like a wrap-up post, so it had a bunch of different spreads combined. And when I went to her specific Instagram page, it's set on private and everything, so I'm not going to link her down below, but thank you, Lightning Wildflower, for creating this spread, because this one really fit what I was kind of looking for and wanting to work on tonight. So this one's only a 4-card spread, as you can see. And so question 1 is, how are you being asked to expand your horizons? Number 2 is, what will help you step out of your comfort zone? Number 3, in what way are you being called to shift your mindset? And number 4, what clarity and wisdom are available to you now? That one really spoke to me the most. I did have a couple other ones that I was looking at using, but they didn't quite give me the feel of what I was wanting to kind of ruminate and pull for tonight, so I'm hoping it'll be a good spread. And this is the first time I'm using one of her spreads, being as her Instagram's private. And I hadn't found this page before that does the wrap-up or the compilation post, so I'll have to see if I can try to find them again and follow them, because that was very helpful. I think they had like 10 or 15 different spreads that were posted for today. So there is that. And then in other fun news, I got my crochet magazine. This is the September edition. You can get this magazine by itself. It's just crochet ! But I get it for free because I paid for the Crochet Guild of America. I'm a member, so I get the crochet magazine for free. My favorite pattern is the sweater that's on the front. It's a sampler pattern in fall colors. I think it's so pretty. Ugh, it's just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I love all the different stitches. And then there's a cardigan in here too that I really liked, but I'm not the biggest fan. I love chunky cardigans. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And I love the slouchy sleeves, but I'm not a big fan of the collar. And I don't really go for button-up cardigans. I usually just do cardigans that you can just throw on, but it's really gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty. I love the slouchy, and of course it's in gray, which I can make it whatever color I want, but I love the gray. And what's funny is it's made with a 4-weight yarn. So with it being that chunky, I would expect like a 5, maybe even a 6-weight, but nope, it's just normal 4. But anyway, so I got that fun thing today. And then today was also the release day for Jill Shalvis's second book in her Sunrise Cove series, The Friendship Pact. Oh my gosh, look at that dog. If I can get him not, there we go. Look at the dog. He's like staring at her like, look at me, human, stop playing in the water. It's so cute. It's so pretty with the sunset and the mountains and the water. And oh, I still need to read the first book in this, The Family You Make. It's on the back here, right here. This is the first book. But I'm excited to read this. I already have the third book pre-ordered, but Jill Chavez is an auto-buy author for me, a go-to contemporary author for me. I just haven't caught up on some of her newer series, but this series, from what I understood when she first announced the first book, it's supposed to be getting back to the more romance genre because her Wild Stone Sisters, I think, the series before this one that she was doing, was definitely more women's fiction than romance. It's partly why I haven't read it yet, but this one's supposed to be more in the romance genre. But so I need to read these series, so I'm super excited. And I need to pull, when I pre-ordered, or when she did signed book plates for the first book when it came out, when I signed up for the book plates, I told her I already had the first two books pre-ordered, and so she actually sent me 2 of them, so I will have to stick one in here. And I think that is it there. I don't think I have anything else fun to talk about, so let's do the quest calendar. And if you're wondering, I have tea. I did a big pitcher, and I did 2 little bags. I ran out of my Adagio iced teas, so I need to place a new order for their iced teas because they have a really good iced tea blends. But I decided to just have some fun with some of my normal tea bags. So I did 2 of the Bigelow Raspberry Royale, which is a black tea with raspberry. And then I did 2 bags of the Stash Meyer Lemon, which is a lemon herbal tea. I mean, the raspberry isn't super pronounced, but it tastes like a very lemony tea with a hint of like the blackness. And it's really good, but that's the rest of that one. And I made a new pitcher that's steeping in the fridge right now, and I'm very excited for it. So on that one, I did 3 bags of the Bigelow Hot Cinnamon Tea, and then I did 1 bag of the Twinings Christmas Tea, which is a black tea with cinnamon and cloves, because I wanted something a little bit more, not just cinnamon, but a little bit more varied in the spices to kind of give it a little bit of depth. But I'm really excited to try it tomorrow morning. I cannot wait. I love making tea blends. But anyway, see, it's like, I don't think I have anything else. Let me ramble on about things so that I can talk about. Get those out of the way. Okay, quest calendar. So yesterday, the tree gave us a free treasure, and I went with the bracers, thorn bracers. So let us see. I'm guessing this is somebody that was either turned into a demon or was possessed by a demon, but I mean, it's really cool, but it's really creepy. But look at him. Okay, so it looks like there will be 3 rounds with this dude, and we'll have to make a wisdom roll before our attack and damage. But let us see what his description says. You don't make it far from the tree when you feel a rumbling from the ground below. Trees move and branches sway. A demon appears from a nearby bush, snorting and snarling. Wonderful. Okay. Alrighty, so let me just move things over. I got all set up for my tarot, but then I thought I should do my clip first before I do my tarot. So now I have to move all my tarot things. Sometimes thinking ahead is not helpful, but alright, I'm just going to dump all my dice out because we are going to need to make more than one roll here. Alrighty, so, and I will put that back. Alrighty, first things first. Wisdom roll. Oh, the wisdom roll is because he's a demon, the staff potentially banishing him back to his home world. Okay. That's what the wisdom roll is for. So our wisdom is now a +2. And that is a 19. So 21. What do we need? If your wisdom roll is 18 or more, we got that on the die. Thank you very much. You banish the demon back to its home realm. It is defeated. Round 1, first roll, demon poof, bye, see you later. That is all we have to do. This potentially very long and drawn out quest calendar day went by like this. Nice. So, because we banished the demon, we get 3 gold. And that is all I have for you. All that moving for the 1 roll. Oh my gosh. Okay, but anyway, I will stop rambling. I'm excited that that was so quick, but also a little sad because we didn't get to roll more dice, but that's okay. We banished him. We can move on. And this clip has already been a little bit long, so I'm going to get my things set back up for my tarot and do my pulls. So I hope you enjoy watching me do my pulls. I'll try to keep it not too long. It's a shorter spread, and I already have a lot of things prepped, so I won't have to worry about doing the setup while I'm filming. So hopefully it won't be too long once I speed it up. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Stanley Cup Day. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I am so hyped, guys. So freaking hyped. Happy Wednesday. The Avalanche just won Game 1 in the Stanley Cup Finals. 3 games left for the Cup. 3 games, guys. 3 games. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. I know it's exciting. Man. It went into overtime and I was freaking out and oh my gosh. Man. But my boys pulled it out. Game 2 is on Saturday. So they get 2 days of rest. And everybody was all nervous because they were like, rest versus rest. They had 9 days off, blah, 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 blah. They scored 2 goals within the first 10 minutes. So I think the Avs are okay and they know how to rest and not get rusty. Just saying. But anyway, as you can tell, I'm very, very excited about it. I wore my earrings and my jerseys like normal, but I popped in my headband today because why not? It's finals. Let's do it. But, reading update, I did start last night. A Daring Pursuit by Kate Bateman. I am this far through, and I am going to attempt to finish this tonight or get through as much as I can. I've only got like 100 pages left, so I can probably finish this tonight. So that's my plan, because tomorrow night is Rake Appreciation Society. So we are talking about this book, so I usually just talk about them when we're done, but I'll just kind of touch base on it tomorrow when I finish it. But I thought I'd at least say, hey, I'm reading this, and I plan on finishing it tonight. I just haven't finished it yet because hockey took precedence. But let's do the quest calendar. Also, before I do that, I did tea, and I told you last night that I tried a new blend where I did 3 bags of the Bigelow hot cinnamon tea. That's one of their holiday teas. And then I did 1 bag of the Twinings Christmas tea, and that's a black tea with cinnamon and cloves. This is like my new favorite iced tea blend. It is so good. Cold cinnamon tea is really good. I am liking this. My boss even liked this. What is wrong with you? Are you celebrating with Mama? Are you celebrating with Mama? Come say hi. Say hi, people. Oh, come say hi. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi, Mickey's booth. We're just gonna grunt. Can we kiss? No. Ha ha ha. Kisses on the kitty. Yeah, little blink. Look at those pretty eyes. You see yourself in the camera? You're intentionally not looking there. Huh? You're looking everywhere else but the camera. You're just poof. Mm-hmm. She was dead asleep, and then when we scored that goal in overtime, because there were no goals in the third period, so it had been a while since I was cheering, and she like sat up and was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But anyway, before she distracted me with all of her screaming at me, I am loving this tea. I made my boss try it at work today, and she even liked it, and she usually doesn't like flavored teas and stuff, but this tea is the jam. I'm probably going to go through my huge, ginormous pitcher pretty quickly. But it's really good. So if you like cinnamon tea and you haven't had cinnamon iced tea, definitely give it a try. It's delicious. And I just do the way that I do it because these are like normal tea bags. They're not specifically iced tea bags or cold brew tea bags. What I do is I fill up my electric kettle, and then I tie the 4 bags together, drape them over the side, and then when I get my electric kettle, so it's like just started boiling, but before the thing goes off, and then I pour it over, and then I let it steep for like a minute-ish, and then I'll top it off with like lukewarm tap water, because tap water here, at least in my part of Colorado, is good to drink, and then I let it sit on the counter, hopefully in a sunny spot, for an hour-ish, just to kind of help keep it somewhat warm, almost kind of turning it into a sun tea, and then also pop it in the fridge overnight. Oh, so good, so good, so good. But yeah, anyway, let's do the quest calendar, because I want to get into my PJs and then watch my post-game shows and get to reading. So yesterday we very quickly banished this crazy elk demon that popped out at us. So I'm assuming today we're going to be heading to the gate to get to the next world, but let's see. Okay. Yep, it looks like we are headed somewhere. So we are down here, and we are getting up here to the forest temple. So we'll have to make a decision on which way, but let's see what it says. To the forest temple. With the shard in your possession, you can now head to the gate. You hope it will be easy to spot, since it might be the only large structure in the forest. You head northward. And there is, I don't know if I can get it to, yep, you can see that there's like artwork of little structures there. So I mean, it's going to be the same. A wisdom roll with survivalist map, compass, and mount. And it's either the eastern route or the western route. So the western route looks like it heads through some forest like halfway. And then when we curve around the lake, it's kind of in a plainsy area. But this way seems like it's a little more forested the whole time. And it looks a little bit shorter to me. So I think let's take the eastern route. So let's see what it says. Eastern route. The paths around the lake appear the same, so you choose one and hope for the best. This route ends up being a bad choice due to the insects that are mating and feasting on the eastern side of the lake. Okay. Whoops. I was like, I took my dice out to be prepared and then I put it somewhere funky. Okay, so I was hoping I could pull my D20 out without having to take everything out. Okay, there we go. So D20, we do have, we do have the map and compass, which gives a +2, and we do also have the mount, which gives a +4. So that is +6, and then our wisdom is also a +2, so we are at a +8 to whatever I roll. So let us see what happens. Oh, nice. 18, so 26. Okay, if the result is 16 or more, you notice a plant with an odd aroma that the insects avoid. You take it and decorate your clothing with it. It helps to keep the insects at bay and eases your journey. You need to consume only 1 ration. If you do not have 1 ration, reduce your health by 1, and we have 1 ration left. So we will need to get some rations next time we go somewhere where we can purchase rations. So, but nice. They lasted us a good little while, and they were super helpful. And that is it for today's quest calendar. So I'm going to wrap up here and get my PJs and watch my post-game shows. And I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know if it will be before or after Rake Appreciation, but I'm excited to see what other people think about A Daring Pursuit so far. But until then, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Thursday. We are almost through the week. We are almost to Saturday in game 2 of the Cup, because that's basically what I'm living for right now, is the Avs in the Cup. I have not gotten over yesterday's game, and they didn't even play 100% perfect for a full 60 minutes. They had a good first period. They had a good third period. If they put a complete game together, man, I'm excited, but it'll be good. So I do have some updates to do, so let's get going. Tonight, so Thursday, was the Rake Appreciation Society book club for A Daring Pursuit by Kate Bateman. This is the second book in her Ruthless Rivals. Yes, Ruthless Rivals series. This is the first book I've read by Kate Bateman. I was going to read the first book in this series because I actually bought it after hearing good things about it when it came out last year. And then I purchased this one. Also because they're still going with the clinch covers. And I'm going to buy the clinch covers when they come out traditionally, because I want to help be like, we want the clinch covers. What's with this new style? But anyway, that's besides the point. I really enjoyed this. I'm going to give it 4 stars. It was good. It wasn't, it was good. It was fun. It was light. It was an easy read. It was a quick read. It just didn't completely wow me, or completely, I wasn't 100% invested in every single moment in the story. But I will talk about that more on my wrap up. But anyway, 4 stars, loved it. And then I used my Kate Sheffield bookmark. Gorgeous, because I was like, why not? We're reading historical. So I will talk about, though, real quick on what I use this for. So for my Yahtzee challenge, for the Romance Readers Reading Challenge group, I rolled my Yahtzee at the beginning of the month, if you saw that in my previous vlog. And I got the goal or prompt or whatever for 2s, because I rolled 3 2s. And so that is a book with 2 words in the title, or a second book in the series. And this is the second book in a series, so this worked for that for the month. So I am done until July for the Yahtzee challenge. Then for Summer of Swoon, I use this for a plant, flower, or tree on the cover, which there is all 3 of those on here. And then for the Ripped Bodice Summer Bingo, Tristan is an architect, and that is one of the prompts, is architect, which I was expecting to pick up a contemporary romance, specifically looking for an architect book, but this one worked, so I counted it. There are some that I've been kind of looking at. There's a high tea and property inheritance and things like that are very easily met by historical romances. But I figured because this one, architect, was a little bit of a less broad choice, I applied it to that one, because I'm sure I'll pick up at least 2 historicals through the next 2.5 months that have either of those things in it. So 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I definitely will go back and read the first book in the series, and I'm very, very intrigued by the 3rd book that comes out in December. Plus, the cover for the 3rd book, is fire. So I will definitely want it, at least for my shelves. But anyway, a good first book for Kate Bateman for me. It was a good first read. Although I do have a lot of her series on my TBR. I just haven't picked them up yet. So there is that. And I had a lot of fun at Rake Appreciation Society too. So I always love chatting with everybody. I think I'm just looking at what I have sitting around me here. I think that's everything. So what I want to do is, let's do the quest calendar, and then I'm going to watch episode 2 of Ms. Marvel, and then take a shower, and then I will read. Oh, that's okay. I knew I had something else. So I have a little bit of time. I only have 2 more book club books to read for the rest of the month. One is the Smart Women Read Romance, and the theme this month was Alien. So Overlord by Anna Hackett won, so I will be reading that. But the meeting is not until the end of the month. Let me look at my to-do list. It's the last Monday of June. So it is June 27th is when I need to read that by. And then I have Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. That's book 4 in Throne of Glass. And then the associated novella, which is The Assassin and the Underworld. That will be on Thursday, June 30th is the live show for that. So I need to read those too. So I was looking at kind of my TBR. And I have not touched the 3 books I chose for my June TBR prompts. So what I decided to do is based on calendar. I keep looking at this calendar here behind my TV, and I have not changed it from May to June yet because it's behind my TV and I've got cat stuff over here. So I have not moved cat stuff out of the way to change my calendar. So let me look over here. So I was kind of looking at my list. So usually what I like to do is read books. If it's like a Monday, or I like to try to read the books the weekend before the book club because I try to read them as close to book club as I can to remember stuff. So looking at the calendar, next weekend, I'm hoping to read Overlord and then pick up Queen of Shadows. And then I have that and the rest, and then like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to read Queen of Shadows. So this weekend, today through this weekend, I kind of have free reading. And then maybe even all of next week, depending on how it goes. I might try to start Overlord like Wednesday, Thursday-ish next week, and then read Queen of Shadows over the weekend, and then have the rest of the week to knock out any other TBR books. But I need to read my 3 books for my TBR prompts, which I said. And so I didn't know which one I wanted to pick up. So I created a spinner wheel. So I thought it'd be fun. So I went ahead and did the 2. So I just did super easy. We've got Grace Draven, which was an author I'm working on my backlist for. And so I pulled out Master of Crows, so I will be reading Master of Crows for Grace Draven. And then for new author, I picked Sarah L. Hudson, and so I will be picking up Space Junk, which is the first book in her Space series. And then for a series to continue that I've started, I got Brooklyn Bruisers. So for that one, I will be picking up the first book in Brooklyn Bruisers because I read book 2 for Smart Women Read Romance last month. So that one is Rookie Move, I think. So let us see what it is. Brooklyn Bruisers. Okay. Whoop. I hit the ad. Okay. Hide slice. Alrighty. So I will pick that one up next. I'm a little nervous because while I liked Hard Hitter, which was the second book in the series, the hockey stuff wasn't 100% perfect for me. And it kind of drove me nuts because it was like 90% perfect. And then the last 10% drove me bonkers. And since the Avs are in the Stanley Cup and my hockey mind is just on complete overdrive right now, I might be a little harsher on it than... but we'll see. If I was thinking about it, I would have picked it up while the Avalanche had their 9-day break because I really, really wanted hockey. And I was watching the Tampa Bay Ranger games, but they weren't my boys. But anyway, all right, so I will be picking up Rookie Move later tonight after I get my shower and watch Miss Marvel. So let's do the quest calendar. Like I have like 10 spinner wheels made, but I only really spun them once or twice for a readathon, and then I created a bunch more just for fun, and then I never really did them. So I thought this would be a good fun way to kind of incorporate the spinner wheel, since I'm not particularly in a specific mood for any of the three of them. So that'll be fun. And I just took out my D20. I'm assuming we're going to need it, but let's see what happens. So yesterday, we were traveling to the forest temple. We chose to take the western route, which is this bottom one here. And we did make it there successfully. So, well, centaurs. Look at them. This dude, look at his, he's got 1, 2, 3. I mean, if you count the ones that are in the fur, this dude's got like a 10-pack. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then it looks almost like he has 2 pec muscles. These guys are built. Okay. Your sensor indicates you are growing closer to the Readalong gate in the forest, just as 2 centaur guards run up to you from a place hidden in the bushes. Heed our warning. This place was built by the mighty Yaris, god of life and growth. It holds great secrets that are not meant for you. You should not tread here. Alrighty, so we have an option. We have to make a choice. So A is convince them of your mission and intentions, which is a charisma roll. And B, intimidate them into leaving you alone, a strength roll. Or C, you have no time for this, attack them. No. I'm going to attempt to do the first option, because that's my go-to. So that is charisma, which I believe is a -1. It is a -1, and we are not persuasive. So let's see what happens. And that is a 17. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, if your virtue is 5 or more, gain a +2 bonus to this roll. And we are at an 8. So we also get a +2, so 19. Okay, if the result is 11 or more, we're okay. Good luck on your journey, and may Yaris guide you. The centaurs withdraw their spears and allow you to pass. Yay! Man, that cinnamon tea is almost gone. I'm going to have to make another batch of that because it is great. But anyway. That's so good. That's so good. That cinnamon tea. I'm in a cinnamon mood. I made for my birthday, my boss got me some like gourmet flavored popcorn that you can like pop by itself, and it's all like flavored kernels kind of a thing. So tonight I'm trying the cinnamon ones because I've been in a cinnamon mood. So I got my cinnamon tea and I got my cinnamon popcorn, and we're going to watch Miss Marvel. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling you because I just can't help myself. And I'm wearing my Reading Queen hat because I needed a hat today because I'm just over this heat. But anyway, I will see you all tomorrow for Friday, and we will wrap up this vlog. Till then, happy Friday. It is Friday. Woohoo. I had a lot of fun tonight. Tonight was the Hidden Legacy live show. It was a lot of fun talking to all the girls about the books, and I'm even more excited to read the next 2 books in the series. And then for Ruby Fever, which comes out in August, I cannot wait to see what Catalina's gonna do moving forward in the series. Oh, so much fun. And then I also filmed my mid-month wrap-up, so that's exciting. This is my first mid-month wrap-up. It's like 40-something minutes long, but we'll see how much I can cut down of it. But I also gushed about books, and I haven't really been going in depth in my books in my vlogs lately, so that's okay. It's at least all bookish content, so I'm not mad about it. But I figured, let's wrap this week up with the quest calendar. So yesterday we were headed to where the gate is, and we ran across these centaurs. We told them our mission, and they believed us and wished us luck and let us go on our way. So let us see what today is. Hopefully we arrive at wherever the gate is. Ooh. Cool, fun temple. All right, lots of words on this one. You arrive at the forest temple. It was hidden well amongst the trees and shrouded by overgrowth. You walk up the stairs leading to the entrance, but suddenly your foot sinks downward. It's a trap. And you hear a click. You look and see a pressure plate has been activated. You hear a rumble as the stone door begins to close. Between you and the door, spikes begin shooting up out of the ground. We're going full Indiana Jones. Okay, so number 1, dodge the spikes. Roll a dexterity, reminder danger sense. And then number 2, race to the entrance before the door closes. Dexterity, reminder athlete. Those are stats we are good at. Perfect. Okay, let me get my dice. Dice. We just need my D20, I think. So, hopefully it should be right on top after yesterday. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Okay. Alrighty, we got it. So, number 1, dodge the spikes. Okay, so we do have danger sense, so that gives a +2, plus our dexterity is a +6, so we are at a +8. Okay, that is a 7, so 15. We might need to use a point. Let's see what our results are. If the result is 15 or more, just barely. You twirl, leap, and roll at the precise times to avoid all of the spikes. Yay! Cool. Alrighty, so then race to the entrance before the door closes. So dexterity plus athlete, which we always also have, but our follower gives us an extra +2 for athlete. So we are actually at a +10 on this one. And that is a 9. So 19. Okay. If the result was 15 or more, you make it to the door quickly and walk underneath with plenty of time to watch as it closes behind you. As it does, the last of the light disappears, and you are left in darkness. That makes me think of the Mummy when I want to say Bruno, but it's not Bruno. Benny. When Benny at the end is trying to get stuff out and he has all the doors are closing after they defeat Imhotep. I'm sure you all have seen The Mummy, but it makes me think of that scene when all the scarabs are around him and he has the little torch and he's like trapped in the treasure room. But yeah, super fun. But we aren't surrounded by scarabs, so there's that. All right. Super fun. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I'm sure at some point next week, hopefully, we will end up in a new world, which is super fun. I can't wait. But anyway, lots of good things going on this week. This weekend should be good. I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of my to-do list. But the Avalanche finally play tomorrow for game 2, so I am hyped for that. But anyway, I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you all very, very soon.